Yo, it's Tool Man, 2012, and this one's about life, knowing which path you take to make it right. Yeah. Let me start it like this. You gotta think about which paths you choose and think about the ones you've missed. And you can go whatever route you take, but to get back is the distance. As I'm trying to get out, but seems I'm lost in the mist. And as I turn the pages of these books, the chapters are unknown. Using my head as my compass so I can find my way back home. Cause where I am now, it seems I'm far away from home. Home is where you feel safe, and safe ain't a feeling when you're left alone. And as I sit back and I open my eyes, and I can really see what's going on with these guys who told me lies. And keep your friends close and keep your enemies closer. Life goes too fast, it's like a non-stop roller coaster, and it just carries on going, and it ain't gonna stop. And it feels like it's slowing down as I try and make it to the top. Yeah, and this is far from the life I would've chose. I'm struggling on my own, but I guess that's just how it goes. Yeah, I wanna get away from here. Let me out, just let me out. Yeah, just let me out. It's hard to know what choices to make. So many choices, it's hard to know which path to take. I wanna get away from here. Let me out, just let me out. Go through life on my own. It's hard to know what choices to make. So many choices, it's hard to know which path to take. It's hard to know which paths you gotta take. Trying real hard to make it, but you gotta learn from your mistakes. And as the pain inside feels like I'm being stabbed with a knife, it's leaving people confused, so they resort in taking life. And it's funny to see who's there for you when you need them the most. And as I carry on living life, as I live my life like a ghost, unknown to society, countless times of being alone, but I stay sweet like the fresh hint, the smell of cologne. And the pain builds up and I'm filled with emotion deep inside, telling everyone I'm fine. Maybe you'd understand if I spoke my mind, but now's not the time to talk. No, it's time to walk, but it's like I'm trapped in a bottle and I'm sealed in with a cork. It's like I'm trapped, yeah, and I wanna get out, but to succeed, you gotta know what life is about. I wanna get away from here. Let me out, just let me out, bro. Just let me out. It's hard to know what choices to make. So many choices, it's hard to know which path to take. I wanna get away from here. Let me out, just let me out. Go through life, just let me out. It's hard to know what choices to make. So many choices, it's hard to know which path to take. Trying hard is the only way to succeed, so I try my hardest so I can pack my bags and I'll leave. I won't be sorry to leave this place, because this place is filled with snakes who wanna bring you down so that you end up in the same state. And it's time we stood up so we can all speak our minds. We're living in a world that lies because the truth got left behind. But how can we speak our minds when what we say drifts off in the wind? Not a chance they can recognize, cause what we say is washed up by the tides. And this place has gone to the dogs. It's clear to see with your eyes, but it's not something I'm gonna mess with, so it's best to leave sleeping dogs to lie.